Welcome to game 15 of the Tom Seaver replay. We are at today Three Rivers Stadium, where Seaver will face the Pittsburgh Pirates. And let's show the stats here for the replay through 14 games. Seaver is matching records. ERA is pretty close. Everything kind of looks in alignment to how it actually played out in 1973. So, but more importantly, enjoying playing this replay. And this game was played June 24th, 1973. So let's get started. We got a 311 versus a Bob Moose, who's a righty, to ground out to second base. Let's check Moose's record quickly here in 1973. He was 12-13 with a 3.54 ERA, and good solid record for Moose. Felix Mian's the batter. Righty versus righty. I'm going to leave that 6-5 versus a righty. That's a triple 1-3, double 4-20. That's a double for Mian. Rusty Staub. Let's check anything on the Havoc. Nothing on the Havoc. 6-3 versus a lefty. Ballpark single chance. In Pittsburgh, it is a lefty 1-4, 19, so he lines out to second. John Milner. Nothing on the Havoc. 4-9 versus a lefty, fly out to right. So nothing for the Mets here, top of the first. Seaver will be going up against Kleins, Cash, and Oliver. 4-6 versus a righty. Triple 1, single 2-20. That's a single for Gene Kleins. He will see if he can get the lead. 3, he does. So let's take a quick look here. You got a good lead. So we have a 15. And he was -2, so held. So it was a 13. And the battery of Seaver's a 12. Catcher is -1, so 1-11. That is a 9. Oh, let's roll that again. Hit the pen. 5. Klein steals second. Dave Cash is the batter. Nothing on the Havoc. 2-6 versus a righty. Single, 2 stars. So he drives in Kleins right away. See if Cash can. No, he's not going to steal 3. We had 2 stolen bases in 73. Dave Cash. 4-11 versus a lefty. Possible diamond chance. This could be a rough start right away. So in Pittsburgh, a lefty 1-5. 11. So nothing there. He flies out to right. Willie Stargell. Nothing on the Havoc. 6-6 versus a lefty, struck him out. Manny Sanguin. 5-8 versus a righty. Ground ball second base X. That's to Mian. He's a 2E10. So 4. He gets to play. 15 on an E10. He makes the play. So, some manufactured run, a single stolen base by Kleins. Dave Cash gets a 2-star single to drive in, and Pirates take a 1-0 lead here in the first. Bob Moose will face Cranepool, Garrett, and Hodges. .39 versus a righty. Home run chance, 1-4. Double 5-20. 6. That's a double for Cranepool. .26. Ooh, look at that. Home run 1-11. Double 12-20. 16. Another double. So Mets come right back and score a run. Runner on second, no out. Hodges. 17. 5-7 versus a lefty. Ground ball second base X. That is Cash. He's a 3E21. Let's check the error first. Nine. No error. The range play. It's a G2 with a runner on second. I'm sure he's going to move over to third. G2 runner on second. Right. Yeah, runner advances. So Garrett goes to third. Hodges grounds out to second. We got a runner on third. 1 out. We will have let's do the infield in. What the heck? 4-8 versus a righty. Struck him out. Moose gets that key strikeout here. 1-9, then strikes out Seaver. 17 was a havoc, nothing on that. Okay, so, excuse me. 1 run for Mets. Apologize for that. 1-1. Hebner, Robertson, Strat will be the batters for Pittsburgh up against Seaver. .35, double for Richie Hebner. Pirates hitting the ball hard today. 2-8 struck him out. Rennie Stennett. 1-8 versus a righty. Fly out to center field. Bob Moose on the havoc. 2-8 struck him out. We move on to the third, top of the order for the Mets. Mays, Mian, and Staub. 1-1 game. 110 versus a righty. Possible ballpark single chance. It's a 9, so nothing there. Lines out to third. Lines out to short. It's a 1. Just to remind you, the range in Pittsburgh's a 1-4. That was a 9. Straighten these cards out a little bit. Mian. 1-7, single to left. He's 2 for 2 today. Rusty Staub. 3-7 versus a lefty. Ground ball, second base 8. It's a double play. Okay. Bottom of the third. Top of the order for the Pirates. Kleins, Cash, Oliver. 6-2 versus a righty. Single 1 to 14. 9. That's another single for Kleins. It was a little risky to steal last time, but he's just going to hold this time. Cash. 12. 2-10. Ground ball, third base B. Batter's out. Oops. So fielder's choice. So we got runners on first, 1 out. Nothing on the Havoc for Al Oliver. Dangerous. 3-7. Double 1 to 2. Single 3 to 20. Double. Cash goes to third. We got runners on second and third. 1 out for Stargell. 2-1 game. Nothing on the Havoc. Let's see what Stargell can do here. 6-6 versus a lefty. Struck him out. Key strikeout by Seaver. Manny Sanguian. 1-4, foul out to third. So Seaver. With some key outs here to get out. Third inning, no scores for either team. We are going to the fourth. Bob Moose will face Milner, Cranepool, and Garrett. .210, diamond chance. Again, in Pittsburgh, it's a 1 to 5. It's a deep park. 1. Milner hits it out of here. John Milner. With a home run. Cranepool. 6-4 versus a lefty. That's a walk. Wayne Garrett. On the Havoc. 5-4 versus a lefty. Fly ball, center field X. That is Al Oliver. He gets there. 9 on a 14. Makes the play. Ron Hodges. Nothing on the Havoc. It was a 9. 6-9 versus a lefty walk. So we got runners on first and second. 1 out for Ted Martinez. 5. Got a 6-3 versus a righty. Single ballpark, single chance. 6, nothing there. He lines out to the shortstop. We got 2 outs with Seaver up. 18. Nothing on the Havoc. 3-6, grounds out to short. So 1 more run for the Mets. It's a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the fourth. Mets have the top of the order coming up in the 5th. The Pirates have Hebner, Robertson, and Stennett. 3-2 hit by pitch. Maybe Seaver didn't like that at best when Hebner hit that solid double. Nothing on that. 4-7 versus a righty. Double 1-6. 2 double. All right. We got runners on second and third, no outs. They're not going to go in a scary right now with second and third. Nothing on the Havoc. 1-5 versus a righty. Fly ball left field B. What's that fly ball? Left field B. Okay, so Hebner is a 1-12. Double check that. Yep. And he had a +2 on a question mark. So it's a 14. Crane Pool is a 4 and left, so he scores. Sacrifice by Bennett. Excuse me, Stennett, Rennie Stennett. So he brings in Hebner. So we have 1 out. Bob Moose is the batter. Runner on second. Nothing on the Havoc. Bob Moose with a 4-6. He's a righty. Right? Moose is a righty. Yes. Wow. Look at that. Single 2-20. Triple 1. Single 2-star. He drives in Robertson. So we got a runner on first. 1 out. Nothing on the Havoc. Kleins is at bat. Seaver having a rough outing. It's 3-2 Pirates at the moment. 6-8 versus a righty. Ground out third base B. That's a fielder's choice. Moose is out. So 2 outs. Nothing on the Havoc for Dave Cash. 5-5 versus a righty. Struck him out. So 2 runs for the Pirates. 3-2. Started off with a hit. Hebner getting hit by pitch. Robertson doubling. Stennett sacrificing in Hebner. Then Moose hitting single to drive in Robertson. So we got a little technical difficulty there. We are back to the top of the 5th inning. Mays, Meehan, and Staub. 3-2 Pirates. 2-5 versus a righty. Struck him out. Meehan. 2-10. Ground out to third baseman. Staub. 3-9. Ground out to first. So 1-2-3 inning for Bob Moose. We move on to Al Oliver. He will be leading off for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 5th. They have a 3-2 lead. Two, 4, ground out to first. Stargell. 1-2, hit by pitch plus injury, but we're not doing any injury because we're doing as played. Sanguine. 5-9 righty, struck him out. Richie Hebner. Got in 2. Okay, so we have a possible balk, pass ball. 4. It's a pass ball check. It's Ron Hodges. Let's check what his rating is. Pass ball. It's a 0, so no chance for that. 2-5 versus a righty, ground out to second. Nothing in the 5th for either team. We move on to the 6th. Moose will face Milner, Cranepool, and Garrett. Three 7 versus a righty. Single 1 to 5. So 20, so he lines out to second. Milner had a nice home run in the 4th. Cranepool. 6-6 versus a lefty. Triple 1 to 3. 14, that's a single for Cranepool. Nothing on the Havoc. 5-9 versus a lefty. Ground ball second base A, that's a double play. So the Mets cannot do anything here in the 6th. They will have Robertson, Stennett, and Moose up here in the bottom of the 6th. 6-4 versus a righty, fly ball center field X. That's Mays. He's a 4-E-4. 16 he gets there. 10 on an E4. Makes the play. Rennie Stennett. 2-10 versus a righty. Double 1 to 4, single 5 to 20. That's a single for Stennett. Moose will stay in there as he's pitching an impressive game. 7 on the Haddock, nothing there. 6-7 versus a righty. Struck him out. Top of the order. Gene Kleins. Nothing on the Havoc. So we got a runner on first, 2 outs for Kleins. 5-6. That's versus a righty. Struck him out. Move on to the 7th. Moose is going to stay in there. It's against Hodges, Martinez, and Seaver. Although I'd still like to keep Seaver in there. He's their best option, but they need runners. Let's see how these two do. 4-6 versus a lefty. Double 1 to 8. Single 9 to 20. So that's a single for Hodges. Martinez. He's a bunting C. Let's see here. Let's have him hit away. 6-4 versus a righty. Ballpark single chance. 19. He lines out. We're going to have to pinch hit for Seaver. Oops. Let's keep Moose in there. Let's bring in Cleon Jones. Up against Moose. So let's see what Cleon Jones can do. Nothing on the Havoc. 3-4 grounds out to the pitcher. It's a B, so that's a fielder's choice. So we got a runner on first, 2 outs for the top of the order. Willie Mays. Nothing there. 1-9 struck him out. So Moose, that's an error right there. So Moose pitching some nice baseball here. We're going to need a reliever for Seaver. Let's see who we can bring in. About Harry Parker. So Seaver goes 6. Parker come in. Seaver can't get the win. They needed runs. 5-8 versus a righty. That's a triple 1-2. Single by Kleins. Oop, nope, that's Cash. But Cash is also a righty. So that's a single by Cash. Al Oliver. .210 versus a righty. Ground out to first baseman B. Fielder's choice. Runner on first. 1 out for Stargell. Nothing on the Havoc. 2-2 fly out to center field. That's 2 away. Manny Sanguin. Nothing on the Havoc. 6-8 versus a righty. Walk. Runners on first and second. 2 outs for Richie Hebner. Nothing on the Havoc. 3-2 Pirates. 3-2 versus a righty. Hit by pitch. Second hit by pitch by Hebner today. Loads the bases for Bob Robertson. 1-2 versus a righty. Ground out to short. So we got nothing there for the Pirates. We are 3-2. Top of the 8th. Neon Staub and Milner versus Bob Moose. Four 5 versus a righty. Ground out to short. Rusty Staub. 3-10 versus a righty. Ground out to third. Moose seems like he's getting stronger here. 2-7. Double 1 fly out to center. 2-20, so he flies out to center. So Bob Moose continues his 3-2 lead against the Mets. Stennett, the pitcher spot, and then Gene Klein's up against Harry Parker. 6'11" righty, fly ball right field X. That is Staub. He's a 3-7. So 5. That's a single. And the 7. And that's a So that came up a rare play. And what happened there is it was a single on the range, but then he was thrown out. It read single, throw behind runner who was out, getting back to first base. So Stennett hits a single but gets out by Staub throwing him out. The Bob Moose is going to stay in. Pirate fans want him to continue. 5-3. Ground ball first base X. That's to Milner. He's a 4-16. He gets there. 14 out of 16. Ground out. Gene Klein's be the batter. It's Harry Parker. 6'7" righty, second base X to Meon. 9, he gets there. 6'8" on a 10. Makes a play. So 3-2. Top of the 9th. If Moose gets through this, he gets the victory. He will be facing Kranepool, Garrett, and Hodges here in the top of the 9th. See what he can do. .37 versus a righty. Struck him out. Wayne Garrett. 1-5 versus a righty. Walk. Ron Hodges. Havoc roll. Nothing there. 6-7 versus a lefty. Single 1-2. Nothing there. That's a fielder's choice. Ted Martinez. We're going to keep him in there. Nothing on the Havoc. 1-6. Oof. Fly out to left. Pirates win 3-2. Bob Moose with the victory. Seaver with a loss. Let's check his stats out here. Seaver went 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, all earned. Eight hits, no home runs. No walks. Strikeouts, 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 strikeouts. but gets the loss. His record moves to 8-5. And we will see you at game 16. Thanks for joining.